Hal, you look like the video of like a woman whose like husband went missing in a movie. Like you're holding the camera. I almost expect you to be like, "Oh, I miss you so much."
Hey, honey, I miss you. I hope you're not dead in a ditch.
Yeah, and then you did it at the end of the movie.
Welcome to OffPod. This is our brand new second channel where we'll be putting our podcast and any additional content we have. But more than that, you should go to our Patreon, which will be linked down in the bio. And in the description of this video and in our about, you'll be able to join our Patreon. You'll be able to get access to exclusive clips, longer versions of the podcast, some gaming content, and much, much more. Plus, you'll be able to access things like Patreon exclusive roles to our Discord, participate in polls, and we will be updating this as we go about with more content. So make sure you check out that Patreon. Feel free to give us a support. We love and appreciate every one of you who does, and we hope to make more content for you guys.
Hopefully these are more like our main videos and less like Joe Rogan.
Ooh, do you guys think you could drink bleach to cure cancer?
Okay,
What?
and we're Joe Rogan too.
Now we're Joe Rogan. All right, let's
Immediately
go.
put us in that genre.
Okay. Jamie, pull that
You know
up.
what's gonna be crazy?
Jamie?
When this gets posted to YouTube, and then in the description it has a little picture of Joe Rogan because we said the word, like we said his name, and it's gonna be like celebrities mentioned in this podcast.
Joe Rogan, Idris Elba. Wait, Idris.
Tessa
Idris
Thompson.
Yeah. The Rock.
The Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, Barack
Obama.
Ted Nugent. Nope, don't say that.
Ted Cruz.
The cable, Larry the
Cable Guy. Jeff Foxworthy. We might as well get the whole gang.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. He is actually here.
Let me read you a fact about dancing flies. The common name of this family derives from the dancing motion of their mating swarms. Most species have a stout thorax and a tapering, elongated abdomen. The rounded head and large eyes, usually a sharp downward point.
How many cups do you have, Jaden? I swear I just saw you pick up 3 different mugs.
It's 2. I only have 2. I'm done all my liquids.
The dancing, it's like a fucking alien.
Anyways, this week we are doing Am I the Asshole? We're starting off strong. We're starting off with the podcast statement.
I am the asshole.
We're not reading on Reddit. It's actually, we're just going to all go through and decide if we're all assholes.
These are just personal things that have happened with us and Hal, and you guys are going to tell us.
We're just airing out dirty laundry, and then the comment section can decide.
Am I the asshole for not allowing my father to bowl for free?
Bowl?
My father gave me a bowling alley, well, sort of. He had already signed a 5-year lease and he didn't want to do it anymore. It's a tiny bowling alley that barely makes any money, and I'm still not entirely sure if I should have taken it. After managing it on and off for years, I decided it's what I know how to do best and that it may be a good move for me. To be clear, there was no buyer to be found and I didn't take it if he would have kept it running, and he very much so didn't want to, and it probably would have killed him. I'll touch on that later. Part of the deal was that he would loan me some money to get my feet off the ground. He rescinded this offer after the sale went through. Now he has wasted all that money, like he's done throughout his life as a computer programmer that made $150K per year for 40 years.
And he opened a bowling alley? He went from computer programmer to bowling alley?
He went, this is where the money's at. The bowling alley.
Yeah, he's struggling financially, like always, and will likely be expecting help from me. This certainly won't happen as I'm barely making it by myself. And he also wants a bowl here for free while offering nothing in return.
Well, like, what's the operating cost of just one bowling alley? Like one bowling lane.
When I ask him to fill in and hand up bowling shoes and just do what he can, he acts like he's doing me a huge life-saving favor when I'm allowing him about $400 per month in free bowling. He's 83 with atherosclerosis.
Just let the man bowl for free. He's 83.
Triple bypass. He would have died if I had not taken the business off his hands. Am I the asshole for not letting him bowl anymore when he won't ever offer to help me? Asshole.
Just let the man bowl. Just let the man bowl.
Yeah,
he's 83.
It's just your dad.
If he needs a triple bypass and he's got sclerosis and he's 83, he probably shouldn't even be bowling.
Right, but just let him bowl. That's all. Like, what do you make him
let him go out what he loves doing. Let him roll those balls.
He goes to roll a ball on his body. His limp body just goes with it.
I could understand if you were mad because part of the deal was he was supposed to be floating you for the first bit and he didn't. But also,
I can understand you were mad.
Counting pennies.
I can understand you were mad because like to bowl would cost you like $100 or something every time. It's throwing a ball at pins.
He makes it sound like he doesn't have
a very
an open
busy
alley.
bowling alley. Yeah, like it sounds like you probably just have like an open, like just let the man bowl.
You want it to look busy. Let him bowl.
No, this person's the asshole. I'm sorry. First, I think the dad might be a bit of an asshole too, but like let the man. He's 83. He's not like he's not like 50 and he's like, I'm like spry. Like he's going to the grave. Like let him.
Do you really want your dad to die?
Awesome's like he will die next year. Like he like
I don't
just,
like it sounds like he's not got much. So like just let him bowl.
I know. Do you really want your dad to die?
Resentful?
Being sad he can't bowl.
I think he's definitely in the wrong for this. I mean, realistically, what are you losing? Like, it's not like
that's
your place.
Like, also, it's not like it costs money.
Like, I get if it was something where it's like you're not getting anything out of this and you wish you were. But like, what would you want? The fact that you want him to hand out bowling shoes, you want him to work for free now so he bowls? Like, he's 83. No one wants an 80-year-old man screwing up their shoe order or whatever. Like, dude, let the man bowl.
Let the man bowl.
He was the previous owner. He made the bowling alley. It's your father.
It sounds like he's the only thing he wants is the bowl.
Doesn't even sound like that. It sounds like there's a life insurance thing you're kicking in.
It's not like he's coming to you being like, can you loan me 40 grand? He's like, can I just bowl for free? I just want to bowl. I want to spend an afternoon bowling. Let him bowl.
Austin took this personally. Austin took this personally.
Why is this even a question? Why are you like, no, you're not allowed to use the bowling lane. Look how busy we are, Dad. And it's like 5 empty bowling lanes. Somebody might want that one. If I let you bowl, then like 4 families are gonna come in, and I'm gonna need the lane. So, and it's like, bowl.
I don't understand. Like, it doesn't cost you to let him bowl.
I mean, like, what? Electricity that's already running? You're really not,
Like, I'm assuming it's during operating hours. Yeah. Like, what does it cost? What is the overhead to run one bowling lane?
He wants to come in at midnight when the lane is closed. He wants to bowl in the dark. he goes down, he has to reset the pins himself. Can
you imagine this conversation? Like, the dad comes in, hey, I'm just going to come in to bowl. And the kid's like, no, you're fucking not. Get out of here. I don't want you bowling for free. It's like...
This is going to be Austin when like we pass on offsite and he's like, hey, can I still come around and look at some weird internet things? And it's like, no, get out of here.
Get out of here, Dad.
No, get out of here.
You gave us a dying channel and now you think you can just come on for free? And make fun of Facebook Marketplace posts? Like,
could you imagine if Smosh was like... Actually, you can't come back to like Anthony or something. They were like, you actually have to stay gone.
Oh my god, there is an edit. There's an update. Do you guys want the update?
Yeah, I need to know the update.
He better not be dead.
Edit. By when I ask him, I mean that I asked him one time last weekend when I really needed it after a month of free bowling, and he made me beg. No sense of, yes, of course I'll help. None at all, even after I pleaded. And like I said, he has never offered to help. Also, he wasn't tired. He just had other things to do that could have easily been done later. He pretended he's fine and won't get the triple bypass so long as he's doing that. Why not help his son out? It's just because he doesn't feel like it, doesn't want to.
He's 83.
That is to say that I know I'm not the asshole here.
He needs a triple bypass.
I could become the asshole though if I don't set this healthy boundary for myself. Can I just note he also got tagged as the asshole, so he probably edited, saw he was the asshole, and went, "No, guys, I know I'm not the asshole. My father will die if I work him, but if he's gonna ignore it, then I'm gonna ignore it, and I'm gonna help him kill himself." Like, what is this?
Let the man bowl. Let him
bowl.
Hashtag let the man bowl. Let's get it trending.
That's a crazy hill to die on. And to get tagged as asshole and then still go back and be like, nah, man, I know I'm in the right. I need to set this healthy boundary for myself.
It's bowling, dude.
This is not a healthy
it's
boundary.
It's not like he's coming in every day to a restaurant being like, I'll have the most expensive item because I'm the owner's dad or something. He's 83. What else is he gonna do with his life?
Whoa.
Oh, what's Jaden looking at? Jaden, is there more updates?
Die?
I'm reading one of Opie's responses because he's responded to a few comments. And someone went, if he's healthy enough to bowl, he's healthy enough to help work off $400 worth of bowling a month. Bowling is more physically demanding than people realize. I get that. Dad could have shut down the business since there's no outside buyers interested. So my position is that the son did him a big favor by buying it instead. OP responded with, I started out by saying he gave it to me. It was my choice, but it was also mutual. I seriously think he'd be dead by now had I not taken it. It can be super stressful at times. When he has to interact with black people, it can be really stressful for him because he's racist.
Okay,
Just
don't let the man bowl. Cut the man
in the black lady's face.
I take it back. Don't
that's
let
what
him
happened
bowl.
when you let certain people in here. So that's on Google. Asked him to apologize so that I wouldn't have to make a new Google page. He responded to the Google review, but there wasn't a hint of an apology there. He merely justified his response. I didn't make a new Google page, but I wrote a response saying we don't tolerate racism and he'll never be here again.
Yeah,
so that happened along with
the
rescinding the loan offer all in the same month. All in the same month. He didn't pay him and he did the racist shit. A year and a half later, he's dying, and so I tried to let him bowl, but I just couldn't. After reading comments about regretting my actions when he's gone, I tried again, or when he's gone, I tried again. I called him and told him he can bowl here alone when we're closed as long as he never forgets to lock up. But he can't bowl in the league because I can't bear to see him. The way he's been his whole life, expecting everything and giving nothing, I thought he'd be all pissed, at which point I would have hung up. But he was actually cool with it, even though the league is what he wants to bowl here for free. Anyways, to practice. Okay. So that does help. First off,
don't let this man bowl.
He's
don't let
racist.
this man bowl.
He causes problems with customers. He's trying to bowl during league nights, which I know you actually have to pay to get in. That is actual income, and you are taking up space now. And then he doesn't play in the league. He just wants to practice while the league is playing. And he's actually screwing up the online presence.
Why did he even want him to help in the first place? When he's
Wait. You cannot go, my 83-year-old dad is racist. That's why I don't want him here. But also, like, I really need him to get people shoes.
That's
he won't even
crazy.
Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways.
If you're like, well, it's a good thing I took the business because it would kill him, but you want him to bowl alone after in the dark and close up? What?
There's too much conflict here. Don't let the man bowl.
I think OP's still the asshole.
Yeah, I think everyone sucks.
I say you should put a picture of him on the wall, like a memorial, like he's dead.
You should put a picture of him that says, "Do not let this man bowl for free." This is from 7 years ago, but they were tagged as Garfield. Am I the asshole for taking my girlfriend's lasagna home when she said I could? My girlfriend and I are both
Are you
college.
on my Garfield?
My girlfriend and I are both college students. She lives in an apartment on her own, and I live with my parents. On Sunday, my girlfriend made homemade lasagna for our date night. She made everything from scratch, including the noodles. It was really good. So after we finished, I asked if I could take the lasagna home for my family to try. She said yes. When I left that night, I took the tray of lasagna with me. My girlfriend didn't walk me out, so she didn't see me take the tray. On Monday, I got a text from my girlfriend asking where her lasagna was. I told her I had taken it home for my family. She said, I thought you were going to take some, not the whole thing. I spent most of my food budget for the week on it with the intention to eat leftovers for the rest of the week. Now I don't know what I'm going to eat. I felt bad and apologized, but pointed out that I had asked her if I could take it home, and she didn't tell me that I couldn't take the whole tray. She said it should have been obvious that I shouldn't take the whole thing since the tray was so big. To be fair to her, it was a really big tray. My family of 5 only just finished the tray yesterday after eating it for dinner both nights. But I don't think the size of the tray makes it obvious that I shouldn't take it.
So that's 10 servings she made right there, at least.
Monday night and last night, my girlfriend complained that she had to eat instant noodles for dinner so that she wouldn't blow her food budget. Today she is asking me if I can buy her a sandwich since I took her leftovers for the week. It sucks that she spent her food budget on the lasagna. But I think this is her fault for not being clear that I shouldn't take the whole thing. I don't think she is justified in asking me to buy her lunch because of it.
Crazy.
So, okay, first off, your girlfriend shouldn't even have to give you a reason. If your girlfriend's like, hey, can you buy me lunch? I'm struggling with my food budget. Sure, man.
Basic.
I don't care if you're struggling. Like, what?
I just like how they tagged him with Garfield. It is a Garfield move.
Garfield? No. Asshole. Mega asshole. Garfield's not even that big of an asshole.
How did he leave with the whole tray? Did he not even say goodbye to her when he took it?
Break up with him. Yeah, I think that's actually grounds to break up with him.
There's no logic here, all right? She said, you can have some lasagna. And he said, don't mind if I do. He wiggled his little finger and he took the whole fucking tray.
He did a little
finger wiggle. He went, oh, don't mind if I do. And then he just grabbed it and he just like sucked it into his fucking bag and went home.
They both ate one serving. He went, I'm going to take the rest of the servings.
Okay, who
It's
here would actually
insane.
stay with a
Buy her
partner
lasagna.
that would do something like this? If you were on a mandatory budget, you end up getting screwed for the rest of the week having to buy $1 noodles, and then your partner couldn't even buy you lunch one day, and they stole all your hard work to feed their family when obviously they shouldn't have taken all that. Who were you staying with that partner?
Yeah, if you're feeding 5 people off of it, that was a lot of lasagna.
For 2 days, for 2 meals, that's way too much. How do you get into your car?
How do you get into the car?
I like to think he bites. I don't know why. I just like the image of like a guy with like a tray of this fucking big of lasagna while he's like biking. He replied to someone, I have decided that I will buy her lunch today, but I'm a little worried that she will keep asking for the rest of the week. Minus 1,000 downvotes.
Yeah.
He's a fucking asshole. Am I the asshole for pretending to think beans in chili are woke to prank my cousin who's obsessed with being anti-woke and loves chili? My cousin is known for making chili, and he's good at it. He makes his own chili flakes from his own secret combination of various dried chilies, and it has a very nice kick. It's like the perfect amount of spice. It's hot, but not too hot. He also always adds kidney beans, not canned beans either. Anyways, for the past 2-3 years, my cousin has become obsessed with all this bullshit around what is and isn't woke, and how woke things are the end of the world. He's always been a good dude, so I don't know what the bag is, but he's completely obsessed. It's annoying. So the other weekend, I'm at his place, and he's making his famous chili, so I got the idea for a little prank. And I was like, I'm surprised you still put beans in your chili. And he was like, what? Why? And I was like, beans and chili are so woke. Everyone's saying so. And he was like, what do you mean? And he looked genuinely concerned, as if this was something serious. And I said something like, yeah, beans and chili are woke. The original conservative Texans who made chili only used meat in chili. Okay. San Francisco liberals started adding beans to chili in the 60s because so many hipsters were vegetarian.
He's hitting
now
all
the woke
fucking
scientists
notes.
are saying beans are a better protein than meat. He didn't say anything to that. I kind of just assumed he'd know I was fucking with him and get the joke. We've always fucked around with each other and jokes about and all, but he was quiet all dinner. Just yesterday, I was back again at his place and he was making his chili again. There were no beans. It was a totally different chili. This guy's been making his chili with beans for like 15 years. I was like, what's up? Where's the beans? And he was like, I don't fuck with that woke shit. And I was like, what? He was like, beans and chili are woke. Even you know that. Everyone else was like, what? Because what? I was like, dude, I was just fucking with you. And he got really angry. He dumped his chili in the sink and told everyone to go home. I thought he was just paying me back or something, but he was serious. The dude totally lost it. He texted me later and said this exact thing. I researched this online and it turns out you really were lying to me. Beans are not woke. How could you do this?
Why would he not research it?
His possession is, even though we historically pranked each other, I went too far, that I betrayed him, that I made him question his chili, and I tried to ask him if this is all if he think he cared too much about woke. Like if beans and chili was woke, so what? He ignored that and demanded I apologize.
You've gone too far this time, tricking me into removing beans.
Something Austin would do.
What? Which part? Which part? Which part, Shane? Which part?
Trick someone into thinking beans are woke.
That is me. Yeah.
The fact that he never Googled it and he just took his word is insane. Why? Why would you not Google
I can't believe
it?
he wasted a pot of chili.
I do like that he dramatically emptied it in the sink.
I think no one's the asshole in this situation.
It sounds like the cousin might be a bit of an asshole, but like,
Yeah, he is.
Well, yes, but not for reasons
general.
because of the story. Yeah,
He's an asshole because he hates woke.
he hates woke.
Listen, I
Hates
woke
woke.
up today, so I don't know what the big deal is.
Am I the asshole for cheating at an eating competition? So our local restaurant has a really good wings, was hosting a hot pepper eating competition recently with a bunch of coupons for free wings on the line. I have a weird genetic quirk where my body doesn't register capsaicin, whatever the fuck that is, normally.
It's the
heat.
scale for
It's the
heat. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the spice scale.
So my spice tolerance levels were way higher than normal. So I entered the competition and won coupons, but my friends are now telling me I cheated and should have let normal people compete and get the wings.
Why do
So
they
am I the
care?
asshole?
Give them the coupons. Just give them some coupons.
Yeah, that's genetic advantage. That's survival of the fittest. You've won.
Like you were given like the lottery to win free coupons at like food eating competitions. Like,
am I the asshole for telling my brother he couldn't have a pack of noodles, but his girlfriend could? So I, female 22, and my brother, male 26.
Wait, the brother's older? Okay, because this sounds like a younger brother scenario, but this is an older
brother.
This is even funnier 26. To me then. All right, keep going.
So her and her brother have never really gotten along. He never speaks. He never says hello to me when they see each other. We never text. He has his own separate life, and so do I, and that's just how it's been. I find him very condescending. Every time I try to have a conversation with him, he's extremely blunt and disinterested, and he tries to seem like an authority over me because he's older. I have very little respect for him due to growing distance over the past couple of years, and he doesn't respect me. He also doesn't have any respect for my personal belongings. For example, he takes all our stuff without asking and then gets defensive and argumentative when we call him out on it. I bought a 5-pack of bulldog noodles for myself, which cost me the guts of 12 pounds. Myself and my partner were going to have some for tea that evening as there are only 2 packs left. I walk through the door and the first thing I hear my brother ask me is, can I have 1 pack of our bulldog noodles? No hello or hi or how was our day, to which I replied no. He turned around and told me that they were for his girlfriend, who I like, as she's always kind and respectful to me. She's also a guest, so I felt uncomfortable saying no. God, Jesus, the sentence. She's also a guest, to which I then felt uncomfortable saying no to, so I changed my mind and said yes. I proceeded into the kitchen and took a yogurt that I bought myself. He mistaken the yogurt for his, as he originally bought a pack, but then ate them all. He turned to me and then said, oh, so it's okay for you to take my stuff without asking, but you can take mine with no issue. I got confused and said, no, these are mine, and he proceeded to raise his voice and say, no, they fucking aren't. I pointed out that he only bought 1 packet and he ate them all, which he was well aware of, and he turned around and said that he bought 2 and then proceeded to tell me to shut the fuck up when I tried to defend myself. I then pulled out my digital receipt and showed him my fucking proof of purchase, to which he turned around and began to yell at me to fuck off and then to shut the fuck up and then to go fuck myself.
He brought the receipts.
Blah, 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 because I apparently not let this go. And then he apparently turned around and said, oh, never mind, when I told him he never bought a 2nd pack. Surprise, surprise, this didn't happen. His girlfriend stormed out of the house and came back like 3 hours later. I could tell the girlfriend was uncomfortable with my presence, and I went up and apologized about the fight. She turned to me and said that we all need to have a talk later because she doesn't think I understand how my words affect my brother. Apparently, me saying no to him having the noodles, but yes, they're having the noodles, really upset him. They're painting it out that I'm the asshole. I know that they're going to be doing that during this talk later. I just need to know if I'm the asshole or not, so I have a clear conscience going into this fucking meeting.
Sorry, so the goal here is she's gone to Reddit. She's gone to Reddit to be like, can you guys? So I'm imagining at the actual event where they talk, you're gonna be like, you suck, and she's gonna be like, well, look what Reddit said.
This all seems petty.
Like, just give your brother the damn noodles, I guess. Like, if you're gonna give it to his girlfriend, just let him have one and say like, pay me back or something.
Why is there an intervention over noodles happening?
I get the feeling they fight a lot in that household because I understand being in a household where you kind of fight a lot over everything.
Both the assholes.
And the things you fight over are shit that's this stupid. Like, it's stuff where it's just like, this isn't a hill anyone needs to die on.
Hey, what did Reddit say?
Reddit said, not the asshole. Tell your brother's girlfriend to go pound sand. Your brother isn't entitled to your food, and neither is she. You also don't have to have a discussion with them so they can gang up on you. Your brother may be a jerk, but she takes the biscuit. She's nothing more to you than your brother's partner, and you are no explanation for the decisions you make. Yeah, a lot of people are more mad about his girlfriend coming into this because it's weird that she was like, well, we want to get together and gang up on you. Which I can kind of get.
I mean, I guess she's like a neutral third party. So anyway, she went to Reddit. They all said she's not, she definitely brought this up. She brought this up at the meeting. I'm calling it. She went on her phone. She pulled up the post. She's like, Reddit thinks I'm not an asshole. Are you going to argue with me, or are you going to argue with all the brilliant minds over at R? Am I the asshole?
Someone just says you both suck. Grow up.
Yeah, that's what I feel. That's how I feel.
That's
I
exactly.
feel like I don't like any of these people.
Yeah.
Reddit, am I the asshole for not sharing noodles with my bitch ass brother?
Guys,
He
fucking sucks, by the way. I don't know, like, you guys need to, you don't even understand the half of it.
Am I the asshole to pretend to get fired when customers get a temper with me?
Wait, what does this mean?
It means they go up to the manager, and then he goes like, oh, guys, thanks to you, I'm out. They fired me because you wanted that grande mocha latte 5 seconds faster. I'm going to be homeless now. I'm on the street. Good fucking
I'm gonna
job.
try this with Offsite. Anytime Austin has some shit to say to me, I'll be like, see guys, I'm fucking fired. See what he did to me? Yeah. I am a high schooler with a weekend job at a coffee shop. My coworkers who work weekends are James, the owner's son. He goes to my school. He's a shift manager, but it's not a real formal thing. He's a friendly guy. Daniela, a college student who sometimes works weekends too. So sometimes customers will come in and just be angry about little stuff, like literally blowing up about nothing. I don't know if they're in a bad mood already and looking for someone to take it out
when
on
I'm
or
a
what,
nuclear bomb
but
that didn't detonate? Okay.
But it's a lot. Like, how sad. So you have to be a grown-ass man taking your anger on high school and college kids. So James and I were joking around about having a little fun with them and hopefully getting them off our backs. So one day I was at work and some guy was having a temper about how we don't make the coffee hot enough, which I couldn't do a thing about because I gave it to him right out of the machine. So James came in and said, "Sir, is there a problem here?" And the guy just started ranting at him. So he was like, "OP, this is unacceptable. You're fired." I started acting real sad. Like, "No, please, don't fire me. My family needs the money. I need this job. Please." And he played up being a hard ass, telling me to take my apron off and leave. The angry guy started to backtrack like, "It isn't that big of a problem. You don't need to fire her over it. I don't mean it." And James said, "No, we pride ourselves on the best customer service." Of course, after all that drama, I still had my job. We were just acting. And we've done it a couple times. Whenever a customer loses their temper at Danielle or I, James will storm in and fire us. And almost every time, the person who would come in angry will apologize and say that they didn't mean it. It's kind of satisfying making people realize their actions might actually have consequences. Anyways, I was telling my friends from school about this, and a few of them thought it was a mean prank. Let someone go away thinking they'd gotten someone who desperately needed the money fired. Am I the asshole for this joke?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
First off, it's a coffee shop. That person's coming in regularly. They'll see you keep working. Second off, that's hilarious. That's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, that's not. You're not an asshole. I think that's funny.
Like that they played it up.
Yeah.
I like that they're like, "Take off your apron." I love that they're like, obviously, I saw my job. Can you imagine if James was like, "No, that was real, I act."
Jaden.
Yeah.
I gotta let you go. We've had one comment that said like they didn't think you were very funny. We pride ourselves on having the funniest co-hosts on YouTube, so.
But come on, man. I bring stuff to this channel.
You don't have the creativity.
You just don't have it, dude. You don't have the
nerve or the talent to be here.
I can't even explain what it is. You just don't have it. Like it's like a thing.
Please, man, I really need this. There's nothing else in my life right now. I'm really struggling. I'm going through a really tough transition period. I put so much time in, and I put so much focus and so much effort into it.
I need you to take your pants off right now and walk out that door.
Yeah, you got to give us back the pants.
Man, please.
You owe us the pants.
Guys, please, I really need this. I really need this. I put my heart and soul into this. This is a part of me. You can't take this away from me, please. Please. Please.
Sorry, but we have to take the foreskin back.
My mom. Oh God,
He didn't even break a second for that foreskin comment. I'm actually kind of impressed. All right, well, thank you guys for watching episode 1 of our podcast. Unfortunately, Jaden is going to die now. Yep.
Sorry, that last comment made me break. Oh my God.